is going on, guys? Thank you for the two people who are watching. Oh, for the few people who are watching. We had MadSpidey coming here first. Justin, no good. What's going on, mate? And Werewolf, thank you for joining us. And anyone catching the replay. So I'm excited for Collectible Show and Tell to be back. I'm not going to be participating today, just like the last episode. I'm out of stuff to show you guys. I'm not really, but yeah, I thought I'd take a break for a while and actually bring, I guess, an extra guest in, because normally it's me and two other guests. Today I've got three guests. What is going on, Uzumaki? One of my guests is late. That's yeah, how could he be? I'm so disappointed in him, but he will show up later because you run out of stuff. Keep giving me stuff, MadSpidey, like those sweet statues, and I'll have more stuff to show. So normally how this works is I invite two guests, but when I stand out, like I said in the last episode, if I'm not going to participate, I want to bring back a former guest. Today, I did something different. Instead of bringing back a former guest, I brought on more like a special guest who's not from the YouTube community. He's actually one of my mates here. If you guys have ever seen me do my unboxing videos of statues, the sides, all the expensive stuff that I can't afford, I always say that I have a friend who lends them to me. And this is the gentleman that I'll be bringing on today. He also puts on his own little small convention here in Melbourne, Australia. And I do have the link to a video I did at his convention in the description. Make sure you guys also check out all the links in the description below and follow all my guests today. And make sure if you want to watch that video, yeah, check it out. Anyway, I'm going to bring him on. His name's Sean. Also, Zarz84 on Instagram. What's going on, mate?
How you going, buddy?
Not too bad, dude. I'm excited to have you on. I'm glad you used your background just to show the people what kind of collector you are.
Had to.
Yeah, you don't mess around. So yeah, as I said, Sean's the guy who loans me his expensive statues so I can unbox. So and by the end of today's episode, we're all going to be trying to convince you to start your own YouTube channel.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, you know what? That's what MadSpidey said. And look what happened to him. Look what happened to him.
Hey, Simon.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what you brought today, mate. And thank you for coming on. And like I said, guys, he puts on a small convention. Tell the people about your convention.
It's a little convention called Days of Future Pop Culture in Melbourne. It's a convention to help raise money for a charity called Keely's Cause, which helps kids get iPads for education. And we've been delayed this year because of COVID, but I'm currently looking for a new venue to expand into bigger show and hopefully going again in Feb next year.
So the one I went to, that wasn't last year, was it? Was that last year or the year before?
No, last year.
It was the start of last year. It was just before Supernova. That's right. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in checking out Sean's convention, I did do a video and the link is in the description below. Open that in another tab and you can watch that later. All right. So yeah, we got Sean. My next, there's supposed to be two guests, but at the moment, there's only one of them in the back. I had this whole intro plan to be like, you know, good things come in pairs, and I'm going to bring these two guys on, but one of them is running late. So I'm now going to dub my next guest the better half of talking pop culture, and that is Mark.
Hello, Simon. Hello, Sean. How you doing?
Good. Yourself, Mark?
Yeah, it's good to be here. Don't see Matt anywhere.
Yeah, don't see Matt. So Mark, for those who don't know, is part of Talking Pop Culture, which Matt actually started the channel, right? And then you guys became friends through shopping at the same LCS?
Yeah, I'm essentially his Robin and he's the Batman, I guess. He started it all and I've sort of just come in and helped him out or just come in to give him a bit of relief. So, yeah.
Well, here's the thing, man. You know how a lot of people will say that Mark is the best part of my channel? I am now going to say that Mark, because he's on time, is the best part of talking pop culture. So,
All right.
yeah, thank you for coming today, and thank you for showing up on time. I appreciate it. If anyone watching, if you guys haven't subbed up to Talking Pop Culture, again, their link is in the description, so please sub them up. And like I said, Sean is only on Instagram, but I've got his link down there, so make sure you follow these gentlemen. All right, we're going to try to keep it to an hour. So we're just going to start without Matt. Hopefully he shows up in a few minutes, and we'll get him involved as well. So normally how we do it, we do 5 rounds. Each round, everyone can show a collectible. I forgot to mention these gentlemen, but for people watching, it doesn't have to be comic book related, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of comic book related stuff today. And yeah, they'll show us the stuff. Let's do this. Sean, we'll get you to go first.
All right. First item I have is one of the first Marvel DC things I ever bought.
Oh.
And it's Justice League limited edition Chucks.
Nice. I was not expecting that.
So they've been an obsession and very hard to find in Australia.
I see you haven't worn them yet. The tag's still on.
These ones I haven't worn. I've got a few different pairs. So my last trip to America, I found out how much these actually exist. They were everywhere. And I found a few pairs and I bought them, and they're the ones I wear. But there's hundreds of them, but these are the only ones I found in Australia that I was able to buy.
You collect shoes as well, right? You're one of those guys, right? You collect kicks. How many pairs of shoes have you got?
55.
Okay.
That's a bit.
And how many, like, so when you buy a pair of shoes like that, like those ones there, was that specifically just to not wear and just have on display and things like that?
No, I wear all my shoes. So I just haven't gotten to wearing them yet.
I have a few friends I work with who are shoe collectors, and I am blown away. One of them, for example, has an entire room in his house dedicated to his shoes, and he shows up with shoes to work, and they'll look brand new, and he'll be like, "Guess when these are from?" And they'll be like 15 years old, and they look brand new.
Well, those Converse I bought nearly 20 years ago.
Wow.
I don't get how you can keep the soles, the bottom of the shoes clean. I mean, you're walking out in the filth out there. I don't understand how you can keep them clean.
People that are real collectors will not wear certain shoes in certain places.
If it's raining, you don't go outside.
You put bags on your feet when you're walking outside until you get indoors. You put plastic bags over your feet. That's too busy. All right. That's a good one. I wasn't expecting shoes, so now I'm really interested to see what else you brought. Let's go with Mark. What you got, mate?
I'll start off with my only comic book related thing. So it's just a toy moment, and obviously because I'm a bit of a Grodd fan, so I'm just going to show my Injustice 2 video game Grodd.
Nice.
So yeah, the McFarlane version. So yeah.
Is that like the multiverse McFarlane range? Or?
Yeah. There was like 2 or 3 Injustice 2 video game characters that came out. Like Flash was one, I think. And there was another one. I had to get Grodd as soon as I saw it. I pre-booked it, and yeah, because Grodd's my guy. So I thought I'd start off the show with putting my guy out there.
Did you get that from Collector's Edge?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly.
So that's where Mark shops, Sean, because you'd know Collector's Edge as well.
Yeah, great shop.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But Mark also, after we met, he also donates a bit of money down to Big City Comics now as well, which is really cool. I actually met Mark for the first time in person a month or so ago in the shop.
Yeah. He's my I spread out 50-50. I go to Mark's store and Andrew's store, so
it's hard for me to get to Andrew's store because there's no parking.
Yeah, I usually go in the supermarket parking and walk. There's just There's no other option, really.
Because of my work, I normally have a trailer behind me. So parking at Mark is easy. And whenever I don't have the trailer, I try to get down to Andrew.
Yeah. Parking in that shopping center it's not a nice parking in that center there. But the shop, well, Collector's Edge is a great shop for figures and all that stuff. It's kind of got a bit of everything. So yeah, it's a really good shop. To go to.
That's it.
Just in time. Look who it is.
Sorry.
I'll forgive you because it's literally your turn. So you get no introduction. And we've already established that Mark is the best part of talking pop culture. So
no worries. I was up at 4 a.m. bloody doing
so was I.
Yeah.
Fandom.
I woke up at 4 a.m. too to watch DC Fandom.
And then I quickly thought I'd go to the grocery stores before, but obviously I apologise. Anyway, my first one, show and tell.
Straight into it. Talking pop culture.
Let me just change this camera so me don't see me girlfriend walking in and out of the room. Anyway, so I got these. These are Comic Con exclusive, the Blue Line editions. Now I missed out on the first one. Let me grab the other one here. So there's the Batman was the first one. So you've got Superman and Wonder Woman, and then if I open it up here, you've got the action figure with a Jim Lee print.
Cool.
The drawing. So yeah, they stopped doing them, unfortunately. So this was the Batman was the first one, then Wonder Woman, and then Superman. They did it 3 years in a row, and then boom, it just went off. So
are you going to show us the Superman one there, or
did I not open the Superman?
I don't think you opened it.
Yeah.
So I like the sketch.
Cool.
I like the print. So they're the black and white. They like the print. So then there's my boy Superman, but the Batman one looks awesome. No, Superman was second, and then Wonder Woman because of the logo change. But yeah, I haven't opened them. They're the Blue Line editions. They only come out when San Diego Comic Con is on. Like I said, 2017 was the last time they'd done it, so they didn't do it 2018, and obviously no Comic Cons for the past 2 years. So yeah, that was.
Have they only done those three characters?
Three, yeah, the Trinity, just the Trinity. So Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. I found them on eBay, Batman. Now they're still going for about $40-$50. So not, you know what I mean? They're not like collector's editions where they're gonna be worth a lot of money. But no, I just like it. It's got the sketch in there, and I just love the black and white action figure. Looks pretty cool.
Nice. And how does your Deathstroke book taste? Have you looked at it yet?
Which one?
The bloody one you bought recently.
Well, that was going to be my next show and tell. Maybe I'll look at that.
You brought comics, man. I don't want to see your key issues. I'm just joking. All right, cool. Nice one. By the way, Matt, this is Sean. Since you missed all the...
How you going, Matt?
All right, buddy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Chaos, what's up? Superrus. Remy Q, what is happening, mate? And Over Easy. Thank you guys for hanging out and jumping in. Oh, sorry, and Greyman. All right, Sean, what's next?
All right, second item I've got is some one-of-one sketches from box cards I've bought.
Ooh. Cool.
So
I like that Iron Fist one.
I like the Flash.
Yeah, Flash one's cool
Flash,
too.
Rhino, Quicksilver, don't know. And then I've got some patch cards. So this is from the first Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland.
Cool.
Patch card. And they got some from Arrow.
Yeah.
So I've always been a card collector and slowly got into Marvel and DC cards along the way. And always buy boxes so you get your special cards. And just some of the collection of the one-of-one sketches you get in boxes.
Hang on, so explain those one-in-one sketches.
So artists, they'll do so many sketch cards for the run of the boxes, and every sketch card is a 1-of-1.
It's literally
So
it's literally
drawn
a sketch.
on the card.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
so it's drawn on the actual card. There might be 50 flash sketches, but all of them are different. So
Cool.
it's not just an exact print of the same sketch.
So it's pretty much original art, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
the artist, sorry,
No, you go.
I was going to say the artists are local artists in America. So it's always different artists and different people. It's not, some are big names, but most of them are local talent.
Okay. Do you collect original art besides sketch
Yeah.
covers? I know you got sketch covers. Do you have original art?
I have some, yes.
Okay, cool. I thought so. I thought you would. You strike me as that type of guy. So,
Yeah, that's for another show.
like I said, you're one of those guys. I know all three of you guys, I'm sure, have enough stuff to be on many episodes to come. So, Mark, what you got, mate?
I got this collector's item. It's a 20th anniversary, so 2007, from the movie Predator. So it's that replica of the knife that Billy, if you have seen Predator, I'm sure you have, Billy cuts his chest.
Yep.
Yeah, to attract the predator. So yeah, I've barely taken it out ever, but yeah.
Let's see it, mate. I love.
call that a
look
knife?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
The chest, come on. It's fucking heavy too. Like he's go on.
Can you just give it a little pan across the screen so we can see the full blade? That's nice. I was going to say, because the first time I ever did this show, I had Mark from Big City, I had MadSpidey, and I had Jamie from ThinkGeekTheory, and they all just whipped out the craziest weapons. I was like, I never even thought about collecting that sort of stuff. And Mark recently got some custom made. It's like, I don't watch it, but you know Spartacus. He got the sword that he uses in it. He got it made, like a replica made for him. And he also got like a Conan replica sword made for his dad. I was like, man, I need to get into collecting some weapons, man. They're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the only problem is it's really heavy. So if you hang it up, you're going to have strong hangers, or else it's going to go flying.
Yeah.
So I tend to just stash it under the bed.
Yeah, you don't want that falling off the wall with your cat running around, mate.
Nah, I should probably. Yeah.
That's that's a good one, man. I like that. That's going in there. When I update my little highlight reel intro, I'm going to be using that one.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
All right. Mate, I've boxed a lot of my stuff because obviously when my girlfriend moved in 5 months ago, I've went from I got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves to I had 15. Like, I'm not joking, I had heaps. So I had to downgrade because the missus moved in. She's not here, can't hear me say that. But anyway, my next one I'm gonna go with the trend Sean was doing with the cards. Now I'm a big Pokemon card collector.
There we go.
So it's a bit upside down. I just I've got like this was I can't even remember the name, the
Pikachu.
which ones they were. But anyway, I just want to show I collect Pokemon cards, but I got this one very rare. Like I got another folder here of Pokemon cards. I got like 1,000 doubles. So if anyone does Pokemon, this baby right here, it's
an ultra rare.
It's an ultra hidden super rare card. Like one in every, I think, like 10 boxes. And I think 20 packets in a box or something.
And did you pull that or did you buy it?
Yes, I did pull that. You see, the thing is, if you're a nice, friendly person, I used to work at a sports store, and a guy that owned a news agency used to shop there a lot. So I used to give him a nice discount. And he was nice enough to give me cost prices on the boxes that he buys. He wouldn't even make money off me. So I used to buy these boxes dirt cheap. And I'd buy like 2-3 boxes at a time. And I pulled this Secret. It's number 164 of 162. So it's the second, the two of the rare cards. That's That's my little baby. When I heard you guys talking about Collector's Edge, that's where I went and bought my little plastic acrylic thing from. But yeah, it's my. I think last time I checked, it was going for about $100 on eBay, but I don't know if I'm going to sell it. But yeah, I played the game too. I don't know if anyone else plays. I've actually played on the game, the trading card game on the computer.
Oh. No, I haven't played it. No.
Have you seen my Pokemon card unboxing video I did ages ago as Red Hood?
Nah.
Man, it's
I'll have to watch it. I would love to keep collecting them, but it's so expensive. The cards.
Did you get all the McDonald's cards?
Nah. Dude, I'm trying to cut down on.
There you go.
I'm trying to cut down. Bloody MadSpidey and the guys. Oh, they changed the name from AOC. Got me. I'm collecting prints now, mate. Like, you guys are giving me too many habits to do. I got to stop hanging out with you.
These guys don't collect prints; they collect OG art, mate.
Well, I'm collecting prints. I'm starting off small before I go big. I got to learn the game. You know, you got to learn to crawl before you walk.
All right, good. Sean, what you got?
Going back to weapons.
Good night, Greyman.
So, Mjolnir.
Oh.
Is that the same? Is that the? Actually, no, that's different. That one. That's different. How heavy is that?
This is pretty heavy. It's probably one of the best replicas I've seen.
It depends if you're worthy. How heavy it is, right?
But it was made by a local Melbourne company, but I haven't seen it since I bought it. It's pretty heavy and realistic.
Cool.
So it was like I heard that. So it's like a custom job.
It's not custom. It's one of those like those companies that make the laughing swords, and that. But this seems more like fiberglass than just an empty square, the actual hammer. So
I actually need a Mjolnir for my Red Hood series, my old Red Hood series. I have this scene in my head where I need the hammer, but I need one that's light enough to throw at me so I can catch it because I need to be able to do the thing. And something like that would probably kill me.
Yeah, it'll get you. So I would say it's at least probably a kilo and a bit. So it's not really light, but not extremely heavy either.
Nice. All right. Going back to Mark. What are we up to? Round 3, yeah?
Yeah, 3. This was not really a massive collector's thing, but I thought you might get a kick out of it, Simon. It's a book, and it is Dolph Lundgren, How to Train Like an Action Hero.
Be fit forever.
Yeah. It's got all his workouts in it. So it had his workout for what he did in Rocky, and it was just too hardcore, man. Like, there's 3-hour trainings in here, and it's just like you don't have enough time, let alone energy. But yeah, it's got all the training workouts and all sort of different things. He said he didn't want to do an autobiography. He just sort of wanted to, put his other experiences out there. Even stuff is like if you're always on the road and you're just in a motel room, just to use things in a hotel room to just work out and stuff like that. Yeah, I just thought you might get a bit of a kick out of it.
Show us, is there anything going? Yeah, show us some of the interiors. Anything?
So you got all the reps and stuff like that in there. I'll try to get photos because he's a swimming one.
Ooh. You got that on your bedside table, don't you, that one?
Yeah. How to do push-ups and stuff like that, yeah.
Wasn't Dolph Lundgren like some genius? Like he went to some crazy school.
Chemical engineer in Sydney, yeah. Some kickboxing ones. Just some stretching. Yeah.
I remember I think he was like presenting for an award show or something, and he came out. There's a video on YouTube where he comes out and he just starts busting big chunks of slabs of ice and everything.
Oh, sweet.
But
he's always been my favorite actor, so when this book came out, I'm getting this.
Yeah,
Even
as
though,
a kid, after seeing Rocky IV, he was up there. Dark Angel, remember that movie?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites of all time. I loved him in Universal Soldier. I think he's really good as a bad guy.
The
Universal
Punisher.
Soldier and He-Man.
Oh yeah, Punisher.
Punisher, yep.
Who was the
He's
first
always-
Punisher, wasn't he?
That's
The
right.
original. Yeah.
The original. Where like with the end scene where he's in the house, yeah, and he like does a Rambo in the house. Everyone goes in, he just like
Even
Yeah,
seen
Solid
Red
Cut.
Scorpion? That was a good movie as well.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember that one though as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it, but I don't remember it very well. Nice one. Have you done those exercises from that book?
A bit more of the easier ones. I tried to do his Rocky one. I last about 3 weeks because there's one where you just do lunges for 30 minutes, like on a footy field. Man, you get 15 minutes into doing lunges, couldn't walk anymore. But yeah, helped me out with a few exercises. But yeah,
The one time I met Mark, I was like shocked. I was like, this dude is huge. I had no idea that you were so big, man. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, look like that on YouTube. So, what happened? All right. Your turn, mate.
Well, I guess I'm scrapping me comic book because you said no comic books. But
No,
I've got
no,
one
no,
that
you can do that. You can bring comic books. That's fine. It's just I'm just saying everyone who's brought comic books has brought stuff that you're not normally going to see. Like I said to people, it's like, I don't want to see your Ultimate Fallout 4. Yeah, go talk about that. Oh, that is getting. You've got a long ass tongue.
the girlfriend
Jesus
likes it.
Christ.
But anyway, this is.
Gene Simmons.
I don't know if, and forgive me for late because I'm uploading my reaction for the Batman trailer. So forgive me for late. It's a team variant that I don't know if you can get this in Australia. I don't know because apparently comic stores need to team up together to get it.
Yeah, does anyone know about this? Because I know you were talking about this on your stream yesterday. Do you know about that, Sean?
I would love to take it out and show the back, but I need to wear gloves because you get fingerprints on these really bad. But yeah, it's a team variant. It costs $10 American, which was something like, I think, $13 or $14 Australian. But yeah, I actually got 30% off. That's a thing. So it's at the back, it's sick. It's got the signature, the artist, and it says team variant and all that. So yeah, I don't know if anyone knows how it works, but I think it's the shops get together and they got to buy a certain amount of copies to get it. It's kind of like one of those things. So that's
that's right, because that you order your books online, so they all come from the US. So when you said it yesterday on your stream, you were talking about that book. I was like, "There's no way all the LCS stores here are going to get together. There's no way."
Well, that's what I mean. No way. So that's why I thought I might be the only person in Australia to have this foil cover.
What book is it?
It's Deathstroke issue 1, Deathstroke Inc. issue 1, the new series that just
book.
started. I bought all the covers. I'm a massive. This was the other one I was going to flaunt off. My new Teen Titans issue 1, Deathstroke first appearance that I just recently bought. As I am a massive Deathstroke fan, so yes, that was my baby. I wanted
before, mate.
Everyone's seen that one. I know. That's why no one's. I don't think would see this one. So
have you got the first Deathstroke, Sean?
Yes.
Of course you do.
You got the first Deathstroke appearance too?
Yeah.
He's got everything, mate. He's got everything.
Man.
His comic book collection is stupid. One day he showed me, this is my list of stuff. And I think it took me what? He was like showing me all his collectibles. And I think I was looking at his phone for like 45 minutes just scrolling through stuff. All right. Nice. So they see, I don't think people have seen that variant. So that's.
I don't like it. I've tried searching up on King's Comics, on All Star like on all the websites. No one has it.
I'll accept that.
Pretty
You know
good,
what?
pretty good.
No one here has seen it, but in the US, they're like, oh yeah, I see that. I see that. All right, Sean, what's next?
So I have a hardcover. So it's Batman Odyssey. So this is a Neil Adams book. And when I went to America, the con, Neil Adams was there. So I met him and obviously signed and personalized.
Nice.
But a gentleman I met at the con named Kurt Lerner, he was the guy who created the original Gargoyles cartoon drawings. So he was the artist on that. And over the 4 days at the con, came friendly with him. And we're talking about Neil Adams. And he goes, do you want to meet him? And I go, yeah. Gets up from his chair, walks me to Neil Adams. And then I end up having a 15-minute conversation with him about his books and his work and stuff. And he explained to me this book that they say Batman never kills, but there's an image in this book that sort of contradicts that. So you've got Batman holding a gun.
Wow. Now that's a kill.
That's right. So even though you don't physically see that he's dead on the floor afterwards.
Or he's not walking away from it.
Yeah. So, and this was from Neil Adams telling me this. So I had to get it.
Cool.
How come I've never seen that image? Is that from something else? It's
from a story in the Odyssey book, but you would be talking probably from the 80s or the 90s when Neil Adams was big in doing Batman.
That had a tie in with what's his name? Dead Man too, didn't it?
Yeah, there's a Dead Man story. There's a story on with the dinosaurs and the T-Rex.
Yeah, I got the Dead Man story. Loved it.
Yeah, so there's a few different stories in this book, and just the art, like some other art. It's just
cool.
So you just happened to buy that book, or was Neil Adams?
He had it on his table for sale. Yeah. So bringing custom art from him, because the con was 4 days into my 4-week trip. So trying to lug it around America without damaging it was going to be a big ask. So I went with a book instead of trying to do that. But
even hardcovers are hard to look after if they've got like a dust jacket and stuff.
Yeah, but you can hide it in your bag and forget about it. And art, you're always trying to make sure, because he only had A3 art, so big art.
How much was that going for?
A custom done on the site was about $450 American, and he had preformed prints there that he just signed. So I didn't really grasp how big of a Batman guy he was, because I'm not really into Batman, until after leaving the show and hearing stories about him. So happy I got something, but I should have got more than what I did.
Nice. So, not a Batman guy. I didn't think I knew that.
Nah.
All right. Well, he's done. Wait, we lost bloody. God damn it, Matt. I think his internet's having issues, but hopefully he'll be back. So, what's going on, Mark?
All right. My fourth one. Sorry. Yeah. So my biggest passion, like comic books, kind of, but my biggest passion is basketball, like NBA or all types of basketball. I've always loved it since a kid. I love all American sports, to be honest. I'm hardcore into all 4 American sports, the 4 big ones, and I'm a jersey collector. So I have 67 NBA jerseys.
Jeez.
And I think behind me that's all my NFL jerseys and a couple of soccer ones in there. And I think all up on jerseys, American sports jerseys, I have 85 all up, and that's baseball, hockey, all that. But my most prized one is, because I'm a massive Detroit Pistons fan with NBA, and it was always my dream as a kid growing up to go to a Pistons game and get courtside tickets. And that's what I did. I went to Detroit by myself and got courtside tickets, 1 row behind the bench. And it was
nice.
2000. Yeah, I could hear all the players talk and everything. It was really cool. And my favourite player of all time is Ben Wallace. And it was his last season. So I thought I had to do it that year. So I did. And luckily at the time I was living in Canada, so it wasn't a long trip. And they did an auction to sell off all the jerseys with them signed that they wore that game. And I won the auction for Ben Wallace. I thought I'm just going to throw everything at him and come home with that jersey. And that's what I did. So, yeah, we lost the game. Like, I stayed in Detroit for the week and I watched 2 Pistons games and 1 Red Wings game because I'm a Red Wings fan as well. But, yeah, and that was at the time in Detroit where the government went broke and they couldn't afford to pay their cops. There was no police in Detroit. So the first hotel that I stayed at by myself was this old dingy hotel. I heard gunshots all night. I was freaking out. And I remember because I asked the guy downstairs, I'm going to the hockey tonight. Where's the hockey centre? He goes, oh, it's just down the road, 2 blocks. I'm going, sweet, I'll walk. He goes, don't walk. I'm just going, what? Yeah, it's pretty hardcore. But one of the best weeks I've ever had in my life. So, as I said, I'd fulfilled a dream. Went to the Pistons, courtside tickets, 2 games. Yeah, dream. And I got to
show us the thing again. Just hold it up while you're.
We're next time we record out of lockdown, we're recording your house, and that might go missing. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember when I got there really early because I was nervous and because I was courtside, so they're all practicing. And I'm taking a few photos, and I said to the security guard, can I step out of the court and take a photo? And he could hear that I was an Aussie accent. I'm going, I've come all the way here from Australia. He goes, yeah. So I stood on there, and I'm on their bench taking a few photos, and this shirt just dropped beside me. And it was Ben Wallace, and he stood there literally like 2 meters away from me, and he just towered above me. And I just froze. My mates, when I told them, I go, why didn't you say something? I literally could not say a word. This is my hero of all time. And I just couldn't say anything. I just stood there going, So, yeah, it was a good moment.
That's the thing, man. Like, as much as I want to travel, I'm scared of, like, I don't know how to deal with a situation where there's people bloody shooting people everywhere.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like, I remember getting a taxi to the Red Wings game, which was only 2 blocks. And I remember the lights came up and there was any Hornets jersey. I do have Alonzo Mourning one, yes. But, and there was a group of guys walking across the road and the taxi driver went straight through the red light. He wasn't stopping because he just didn't like the look of them and stuff like that. But I went back to Detroit in 2015, 5 years later, and they've cleaned it all up. The Ford factory's back and running, and the city's completely different. And I had another great time there. So I went and saw the Pistons game again. So, yeah.
Mate, I need to get out of this country.
You do, Mark. Big world out there. Simon, sorry.
Yeah. Take the risk, man. Don't be afraid. I mean, like, if I got shot dead, well, then so be it. At least I fulfilled my dream.
One of the best things. Go.
I was just going to say, with MadSpidey and his Hornets jersey, I actually remember when I first knew MadSpidey when we were like young, he had like a Hornets jersey. I think it was Larry Johnson. Wait, is that Larry Johnson?
Yeah, Grandma Johnson.
It was like to be like glued on him at all times, and he had the Charlotte Hornets hat and everything. So, what were you going to say, Sean?
I was going to say one of the best things I ever did was going to London and watching Chelsea play.
Hey, you a Chelsea supporter?
Yeah.
My boy.
So I've been 3 times. It's an amazing thing, especially being in a sports crowd in America and London is nothing like going here.
100%, man. I'm a massive NFL fan, and going to an NFL game, the atmosphere, like I've been to my Cincinnati Bengals games, and the atmosphere is just, I mean, I've been to a grand final here in Australia, and that is something special, but
it's next level.
I've been to an NBL game, man. There was a slam dunk in that game. Who does
on a good show, man?
Who does Cristiano Ronaldo play for?
Man United now.
Yeah. Going back to United.
Because I'll just throw in my 2 cents, just because I had to do cover slingers on Greyman's channel today, and we had to bring sports covers, and this is one of my sports covers. Striker Force. Look at that. Ronaldo. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Matt, mate,
Yep.
you are one of the worst guests. Your turn, mate. Your turn.
No, I was missing one. I was missing only one more, and now Sean, thanks to Sean, I've found it. Anyway, my next one is they're not. You might have seen these if you worked at JB for a while. They're there. I like to collect the box sets of things. So these are actually you get the DVDs in there,
Comic book.
and then there's a comic book in there. So that's got the Suicide Squad, just like a story of Suicide Squad.
Did
It's
you buy
leading
that
up
one
to
of
the-
my parents?
Hey, no, I bought it the day launch day, mate.
I bought that for like $5.
Yeah, well, don't worry about how much I paid. And then this is the Batman v Superman one, which has all the Batman versus Superman stories. But that leads into my baby because I like collecting it. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's the Nightmare
I
on
remember that. I
Wow.
remember
Elm
that.
Street, the Dream Catcher edition. And then it's got like all the DVDs in there, and then just all these like art cards on there for the movies. So like, got one of the CDs is falling out. Got like an art book, like a book, just has all the scenes and all that. If I can somehow open it up, you know, look at I love him, my boy Freddie. But it's got all information about the movies and all the scenes and it's. I'm a massive Freddy Krueger fan. My sister made me watch it. She would tie me to the chair, make me watch it. And when it first, when it first came out, I was probably about 3 or 4. So
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I was wishing that they've got like a Candyman one or something as well, but. Yeah, I think I got this one for clearance at JB, but this I got years ago.
Just for the record, I don't like saying where I work at on my channel. But
Oh,
it's okay.
no, you don't work at JB. You work somewhere else. But what I'm saying is,
It's me.
you said you saw it on clearance at JB. So
Yeah.
that is where,
What did you think of the remake?
which
With
one?
Rorschach. With
Wrong
Rorschach.
one.
Rorschach. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did they
It
what?
was like
Which
5
one?
years ago. It's like 5 years ago.
With Rorschach in it. Rorschach played Freddy.
It wasn't
And they
Robert
turned-
England.
And they turned him into a pedo.
Yeah.
Oh, the pedo one, and then he's in the
They
fire and
weren't subtle about
they
it.
put him on the
weren't
fire
subtle
at
about it.
the warehouse plant, whatever it was.
Hmm.
Yep. Nah, shit. All the remakes are shit. I haven't seen Candyman yet, so if anyone in Simon's section has seen the new Candyman,
Friday
Let
the
me
13th
know.
was a good remake. I really like that. Friday the 13th.
I don't think I watched it.
they've done a
Love it.
Halloween. They've recently done a
the
Halloween.
dude from
Did they not?
Supernatural in it.
Have they done
Yeah.
Halloween? I think they've done a Halloween.
Yeah, they did Rob
I'm
Zombie.
sad.
Rob Zombie did that one.
The first
No,
one of those two Rob Zombies were good.
No, they've done just a recent one like
Yeah,
this year. wasn't
coming
it?
out soon. Halloween.
Halloween
Kills.
Kills.
That's not a
Oh,
remake.
is that coming out soon?
That's
Yeah.
not a remake. That's like a 20th
Yeah.
sequel.
It's got
Oh, it's-
Jamie Lee
oh.
Curtis in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The art chemist says the new Candyman was trash. Well, I guess I'm not going to watch it.
There you go. Art chemist knows. All right. We're back to Sean. This is the last round. We're gonna
I'm
go
just,
with the bang. What's going on?
just gonna do a quick show off.
Just a
So-
quick shot.
Whoa.
Oh, that's from the new
Wow.
52 one, isn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
signed by Manu.
Oh, signed by
Signed with
Manu
who?
Bennett. Oh, I got
Who's
the 1 in 25 variant for that first issue.
That wasn't my actual show, so I'm gonna show a figure.
We're doing a Deathstroke show, mate, Sean, on our channel.
So I'm gonna show the best Green Lantern there was.
Sweet.
Is that Ryan Reynolds one?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on? Where's that coming from? Oh, is that coming from the figure? Holy shit.
Does that look like he's got a penis? Is that just me?
It's pretty hung.
Where Oh shit, that's crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when you take the ring off and you put it,
Oh, that's
sweet.
awesome.
Yeah, cool.
so
So who made that figure?
Toy Whiz.
Oh, yeah.
So it's slightly bigger than 12-inch. And it was from the original movie, and they made a Kilowog as well.
Ooh.
So, but I found it at a toy shop, stacked the cards that was open a few years back, and he had it there. And when I seen Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern, I figured I'd just have to get it.
Yeah, good.
Something a bit different.
I haven't seen the movie. The reason I don't like Green, no, I don't like him, but I haven't really gotten into him, is because the only thing I read was when when they recently redid him. Who writes it? They did like 2 seasons. Yeah, so I read the first issue or 2 of that when he started up again, and
It was so good. Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it, and I just lost interest altogether in the character. That's all it takes for me. Like the first thing I pick up has to be good, otherwise I just don't care.
He's too many versions of him to keep track and keep interested in.
And I'm always I can't believe there's a character called Kilowog that is out of control.
Yeah, what about changing that name? I find it offensive being a WOG. I just found out I said that word on one of my cousin's Twitch streams and it got banned.
Are you serious?
It's actually, yeah. You can't actually, so that's why I didn't want to say the word in case you get a flag. She got flagged because I said the word.
That's crazy. My thumbnail from yesterday's stream got pulled today saying it did not pass their nudity. So I was like, there was no nudity on there. So
yeah, they're hopeless. I got mine when I done the Hills review. It had Stephen Amell's nipple because he was wearing as a wrestler, and it got taken off.
They need to fix that, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good one.
I've always thought when I was young it was Killer Hog, H-O-G.
The first time I heard someone say it, I was like, well, what was his name? He's like, Killer Wog. I was like, is that real? He's like, yeah. I was like, are you sure? Just before I bring Mark on, can you just do that ring thing one more time with the figure? I want to get a good look at that. That was sick.
So
that's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that is a winner. That is a winner. Good one. All right, Mark, what's your last thing, mate?
My last thing is I guess a bit more light-hearted of a one. It's not really related to movies or comics or anything like that, but I won this last year in lockdown, and I am just going to move it out here, see if I can get it in the camera.
Is that a big thing of beer?
99 cans.
Is it actually not? Have you drank that, or is it all in there?
Yeah, I drank them. Yeah. I wanted to be local. Like, I just brought a 6-pack because it's my favourite beer, PBRs, and I brought a 6-pack and I went in the draw. Apparently, I won it twice. Like, they pulled it out and they rang me, and I think it was 2 6-packs I got. So each 6-pack I got an entry in. And they rang me and I didn't answer because I was at work. And it was a private number. I go, yeah, whatever. And then they must have redrawed it and they got the same one again. So they rang me and I picked up and they go, you've won 99 cans. And I go, oh, sweet. So, yeah, I picked it up on the way. I had to stick it out of my window a little bit in the back seat.
Yeah, it should be 99 bottles, not 99 cans. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So does that mean technically you should have got 198?
Yeah.
Wow, that would have been a fun week for you.
Didn't have to worry about beer for a while.
How'd you feel? All right. Good. What you got, Matt?
Now,
bring
my
the
other
show
one,
out with a bang.
Comes with a certificate of authentication.
Ooh.
I'm spewing. I put the other one is at home at my dad's house. I stored it because there's no room for it. It was a 2010 signed Chelsea jersey by the whole team, framed. This one is my boy, my favorite player of all time, signed by him, Didier Drogba.
Yeah.
So this is my prized possession. This baby here. This one, the jersey's really heavy. Like it's in a big, heavy frame. Like I tried to put it on the wall at my apartment, and it ripped down my wall. So
Hey, give us a close up, mate. You guys are pulling the stuff up for 2 seconds. You want to have a good look? There you go.
it's just like he's looked like he just watched the latest episode of Talking Pop Culture. So
And he's like, "What did I just watch?"
So he's like an amazing player. He's just what he does for people as well. Like in his country, he built kind of like Akon done. He's built a hospital, free healthcare for all the people that go there. But I just loved him as a player, like Chelsea player. When he came back home to Chelsea, oh mate, it was so emotional when he went because he pissed off the Galatasaray for a while and come back to Chelsea, but he's my favorite soccer player. Everyone always Ronaldo or Messi or me. I was just Drogba all day, every day.
Well, I'm looking at my signed jersey. It's on the.
Yeah, it was the year. I was spewing now. It was
Let's see,
it was the year that when they win it, 2010.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I've got the 2006 version, so fully signed by the team.
Yeah.
Fully signed by the team.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when I was there as well, so first time I went was 2007, and I was there for Mourinho's sacking. The first time, no, so Mourinho's first game, I was there when they signed Mourinho, and I met Michael Essen. So I've got some signed Michael stuff. And then I went again, I think it was 2012, the year I was there on Mourinho's last game when he got sacked.
You were there the first game and there for the last game.
Yeah. And I met
Drogba was when they came to Sydney, and I still got the card. When they came to Sydney about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've got to see him. I really want to go to England and watch him play.
Yeah. I met John Terry that time. So I've got a signed Champions League winning.
I'll come with you next time. Next time you go, let me know, mate. You got all the hookups.
And then, like we were saying before, the games there, the players just walk outside of Stamford Bridge, and you can meet them sitting there. You wait outside after the game, and they walk out. And Chelsea do signings in the Chelsea shop. So every week there's a different player signing in the store, and it's free. You can take in whatever you want. And they sign it.
Cricket nuts. Nah, mate. I hate cricket. It's the most boringest sport in the world.
I actually love cricket.
No.
Can't stand it.
Nah, we're soccer, I guess, but they call it, I still call it football, and then Australian football and basketball. They're probably our three biggest sports.
Well, I'm glad, even though...
Yeah, rugby would be...
Yeah, rugby's pretty big here. Mostly in Sydney and Queensland, though. And down here. Well, yeah, I'm glad because I didn't mention to any three of you guys that, because I always tell people the stuff you bring doesn't have to be comic book related, and I'm glad you just assumed that anyway. It was a lot of sports today. So, it was good.
That's the best thing about going last. I get to see what everyone does, and I can change my mind last minute.
You didn't even prepare. You just were winging it.
I did. Hey, my girl was like, I prepared last night. I was just one short. I didn't have one. I was stressing, and then when Sean mentioned Chelsea, I looked on the wall and saw my Chelsea thing. I thought, I'll grab that.
Mate, does your girlfriend know that you blame her for everything?
She mustn't watch the show.
Well, she's looking at me now with a devil look. Thanks, Son. She's cleaning the window.
All right. Well, we're nearly hit the hour, so we'll start to wrap up. Before I close up, though, again, anyone still watching, please check out all the links in the description below. Follow Sean on Instagram. Follow the boys at Talking Pop Culture on YouTube and Instagram. If you want to check out Sean's convention, I've got the video link in my description as well. I did the video a year ago, more than nearly 2 years ago now. But before we go as well, Matt, your stream yesterday was really great. I really
Thanks,
enjoyed.
mate.
I was watching in bed, and the nostalgia talk, mate, it was just popping off.
Mate, I went to my friend's house and I asked her, I was like, was it freaking Dunnies or Duns? And then her partner says it was Duns. And then she said, no, it was Dunnies. And I nearly started domestic. I'm telling you, it's a debate that go forever.
Sean, so remember Foursquare when you played in school?
Yeah.
It was King, Queen, Jack, and?
Dunny.
Oh, okay. So we were debating yesterday on his stream. Half the people seem to call it Dunny and half the people call it Dunce. I grew up, it was Dunce for sure.
I've heard both, but we used to use Dunning.
I reckon, you know what I reckon? I reckon the really bogan schools use Dunny.
Yeah, I did go to bogan school, so I wouldn't question.
That's my theory.
Yeah, they just nicknamed it Dunny.
Yeah, so anything you want to plug, Matt, coming up on your channel?
Yeah, in about as it's going in 9 minutes, I'll have the Batman trailer reaction, and then every day I didn't want to throw all at once and bombard people's streams, things, you know, the thingo. So every day I'm releasing one.
Yeah, well, how many you got? Because I feel like you need to release those videos early. Because I just filmed one before the stream.
I got all of them, everything.
Yeah,
the games, the movies.
I didn't watch everything. I just ended up because I watched them. I didn't do a reaction video, but I thought, you know what? I'll rewatch them and just give my thoughts. So I gave my thoughts on like 3 things.
Yeah,
and it's shit. I don't do those videos anymore because I'm shit at them. But I figured, screw it, I'll do it. I'll release it today, and maybe some random will discover my channel, and maybe some people will unsubscribe. So that'd be great.
Yeah, I think a lot of people unsubscribe when I release my Peacemaker one. So I'm going to release that one last because my laptop nearly goes flying, and I really do give James Gunn a lot of shit in that. Anyway.
You don't like it? I thought it looked alright.
Don't. I'm not.
Oh, did you like Suicide Squad?
Fucking hated it.
Yeah, it's the comedy aspect that gets Matt.
No, the fact that they turned Vigilante into a Deadpool fucking wannabe really, really pissed me off. Now.
Sean, is there anything you want to plug that you have? I don't know. Any idea of when your next convention is gonna? You know, I guess there's no way to tell, right?
If things open up, we will be going in February. It's just a matter of finding a venue at the moment. So, but yeah, looking at February, and then if we stay open, we'll be going again in probably August, September.
So Sean, do you do conventions, dear? Do you make conventions? Or?
Yeah, I started a little show called Days of Future Pop Culture. So we had 2 shows. So we did 2019 and 2020, and 21 would have been our 3rd show, but got cancelled because of COVID. So hoping to get it going again.
And Matt, since you missed the start, if you want to watch a video about his convention, the link is in the description below.
I'll be heading over there. Don't you worry about that.
I was like about 20 kilograms skinnier back then. Anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out and sticking around to the end. And I really appreciate it. And again, make sure you check out all the links, follow all of these guys. And I'm going to maybe try to have another one next week. We'll see with some new guests. So yeah, thank you everyone. And until next time, keep it simple. And do you guys have a sign out?
Peace.
Cheers.
Cheers.